I wasn't angry when she told me I couldn't go. I was silent. That's worse. Just apologize to her, my wife said, keys in hand, perfume clouding the doorway like deceit itself. You embarrassed my sister. I watched her reflection in the window. Cold, perfect, rehearsed. I smiled. You're right, I said. I'll make it right. She believed me. She always did. We used to be a team, or I thought we were. 12 years together. 2 jobs, 1 mortgage, 1 dream. We built everything side by side, or so I thought. Her sister, Laura, was part of the deal. Always around, always whispering advice wrapped in sugar. You deserve better, she'd tell my wife. He's controlling, too quiet. Quiet. That was the word they used when they couldn't see the fire underneath. It started small, late texts, private jokes, her phone flipped screen down. I ignored it. Love makes you blind, but routine makes you observant. And I noticed things. The night I found out, I was paying bills. I handled all the finances. That was my role. Provider, protector, fool. Her sister's mortgage account popped up in my statements, the one I'd been helping with since she couldn't qualify on her own. My wife said we were just helping family. That's what I believed, until I saw the joint account holder. Not Laura, her, my wife. 2 names, 1 mortgage, 1 secret. That was the moment I stopped being a husband and became something else. I didn't explode. I didn't confront. I observed. For 3 months, I let the show go on. I smiled at dinners, kissed her forehead, paid their mortgage, watched her check her phone with that same half-guilt, half-thrill smirk. I started collecting. Screenshots, bank records, voice recordings from the home assistant she didn't know I synced. Every giggle, every whispered plan about our house. She wasn't building a life with me, she was rehearsing my absence. And the best part? She thought I'd never find out. The planning was meticulous. It had to be. Revenge isn't about rage, it's about symmetry. First, I shifted my direct deposits. New account, private. Then I rerouted automatic payments. Credit cards, utilities, all detached from our joint account. Slowly, invisibly. And the mortgage? The one she thought I was still paying, I left it alone. I'd been paying that particular loan through my own account, every month, on time. Her sister never questioned why it didn't hit her credit. She was too busy redecorating. Then I stopped, quietly. No warnings, no traces. Banks move slow, but consequences don't. 3 months later, Laura's dream house started crumbling. Late notices, calls, a foreclosure warning letter with both their names on it. I found it first, lying open on the kitchen counter. My wife's hands trembled when she saw it. This can't be right, she stammered. You were paying? I raised an eyebrow. Paying what? Her eyes darted. She realized too late what I already knew. The silence that followed was better than any confession. The party was that weekend. The housewarming she banned me from. I showed up anyway. She didn't expect that. Everyone was there. Her friends, her sister, the neighbors who thought they were the perfect pair of siblings. I stood by the kitchen island, glass in hand, calm as a priest before a sermon. Then the knock came. 2 men in suits, the bank's representatives. They asked for Miss Laura and Miss Wilson. The room froze. Her sister's smile shattered first, then hers. The letters hit the counter, words like default, repossession, fraudulent cosigner. Every head turned. Every whisper was a blade. I didn't say a word. I didn't need to. When her eyes met mine, all the color drained from her face. She realized exactly what I'd done and exactly when I'd started. The fallout was surgical. Laura blamed her. She blamed me. Their bond cracked under the weight of paperwork and panic. My wife begged for forgiveness, said it was all a misunderstanding, that she loved me. But love built on lies isn't love, it's leverage. And she'd already spent it all. I moved out the next morning, left her the house she wanted so badly, the one still tied to that defaulted mortgage. It would take years to untangle, years she'd have to spend remembering who pulled the thread. Sometimes revenge isn't loud, it's a whisper in the dark, a document unsigned, a payment unmade. They taught me betrayal. I taught them consequence. I didn't raise my voice, I didn't break anything. I just stopped holding up what was never mine to carry. And when the dust settled, I smiled for the first time in months. Because karma doesn't need an invitation to the party, it just needs an address.